because I find this astonishing, and you will too. I don't know if how many. I think it was in 1 year or something. How many kids do you reckon have gone missing in America lately?
Oh man, it's millions, isn't it? Or isn't it like nearly a million? Or it's a
Well,
lot. I heard it was several every like 100 every
well,
day.
it's
Nah, it couldn't be million.
85,000 that I think it's the Department of Health and Services, uh, basically DHS in America has placed somewhere. They're the ones who placed them. So that's just 85,000 from them, and then they basically do a phone call, a check, to see if how they're going, and they've
And they're not
disappeared.
there.
They don't know. They're not there anymore. So let
Can
me
you
play
can
this clip because you're
Yeah,
just
please.
people are just gonna go. This is too fucking crazy.
Yes, Karen, I would rather rain with 30 than rain with 11. 100%. Sorry, play the video. But I do love the weather up here, man. I am not missing
I
cold
think you're
Melbourne.
telling us that you don't disagree with the 85,000 number of children that we lost contact with. I'm not saying you lost them. You said we lost contact with them. We don't know where those kids are. Is that fair to say?
We attempt to make a safety and well-being.
I understand that. Let's get to the point here. Let's just answer the direct question. When you made the call, you didn't get a response. Your letter tells me that you usually make 3 calls. You got no response on any of those 3 calls in 85,000 kids. Is that right?
In 81% of the calls, we are.
She's still
You
dodging the
lost it.
question.
You didn't
Yeah,
have contact with
dodging
more
it.
than 85,000.
It's
kids. Is that fair to
ridiculous.
say?
People try to do that
Is that
because
right?
even
I
when
mean,
they
just
get called
yes
on
or
it.
no.
Yeah.
We're not saying what's your percentage.
Look at the look on her face.
85,000 children that were
She doesn't
placed
wanna.
by you. You made calls to check on them, and you made 3 calls.
Look, a lot of
on
children would
average.
run away because they hate
85,000
Yes.
of them.
and they'd end up on the streets or
You
whatever.
have no
I
idea where
get
they are.
that.
You don't want to answer the question.
But
That's
85,000, man.
to a different,
Like,
pretty
different
gross.
topic then.
yeah.
And so let's talk about a person by the name of Linda Brandmiller, whistleblower. She pointed out that there was individuals, children that she didn't think were placed appropriately, inadequate vetting, and so she raised it.
It is
She said
called theatre.
She said one sponsor
Vincent,
said he was going to
I
employ
agree.
these 3 boys at a construction company. Another said he lived in Florida. Wanted to sponsor 2 children who would have to work off the cost of bringing them north. She contacted his supervisors. She says it's urgent. Within days, the children are released to those sponsors, and not too very long after that, she's fired. Are you familiar with that case?
That's what fucking sucks.
Congressman, I read it in the New York Times.
Other than that, you're
yesterday.
not personally familiar with it.
No, I joined ORR in September of 22.
Okay. In the additional article,
I think we get the
sweating.
idea anyway.
No, we get the
We
idea.
get the
She
idea.
was-
Like that's just fucking. And then you're a whistleblower. You do the right thing, and what do you get? You get fired. I mean, that's what's happening everywhere with this.
Whistleblowers are getting absolutely persecuted these days. Look at Julian Assange.